Ahem. What's up, people of the world? It's me again, Alex Swimmer, aka AP3 Jones, and welcome to another Casa Grande's episode review. I'm filming in the kitchen again, just like old times. This is like my primary vlogging spot before before I acquired a tripod. So I like filming here, to be honest with you. Yeah, so yeah. Today well. Should have done this before the video started. But today I'm reviewing the episode New Roomie. Almost forgot the title. This episode is about Vito. He's a side character in the show, and he it's about him moving in. It's about him trying to spend the night at the Casa Grandes, and it's a little bit more involved than that, but I guess I'll just summarize this plot as best I can. So, Vito said his apartment was flooded, and therefore he asked if he and his two dogs could sleep over at the Casa Grandes. At least I think that's what he said. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've seen the episode, but to my knowledge, he said his apartment was flooded, and if I remember correctly, so yeah, the Casa Grandes agree to let him stay over, and at first he's fine. And at first he's fine to be around, but over time, for the next few nights, he starts to get a little unbearable for lots of different reasons. And, there's my phone. He and his dogs are like snoring at night, and I think Vito has a sleep apnea machine. I think. No, I could be completely misremembering, but either way, he's snoring. They're snoring really loudly, and so what the Casa Grandes try to do, they try to get him to stay at some of the other neighbors' apartments, and then we get to see all the other side characters that live in the Casa Grande apartment complex, and so we see characters like Myrtle. I think not Myrtle, but never mind. I'm thinking of another character. We get to see characters return like Maybell and Mr. Nakamura. And his dog. His dog doesn't necessarily get along with Vito's dogs. I don't think so. Yeah. And then he crashes at the Chang's residence, and Vito was being loud for one reason or another. I can't remember exactly, but everyone was coming out in their PJs. We get to see Sid and Adelaide in their PJs for the first time. That's kind of. It's definitely true for Adelaide, but for Sid, we technically first saw her in her PJs in the episode 2 of Clubs, but all we saw was her PJ shirt. But in this episode, we see her full PJ outfit for the first time, and turns out she wears exactly. Excuse me. Turns out she wears the same PJs I wear. She wears just a shirt. Or she wears a long sleeve shirt, but she wears plaid PJ pants and socks. I would typically wear plaid PJ pants. I probably have like 12 or 15 pairs of PJ pants. My dad definitely wears plaid PJ pants and socks and a white t-shirt. I mainly wear a white t-shirt to sleep, but yeah, I'm getting off topic. But it's nice to know that my favorite character in the Lighthouse franchise wears a similar PJ attire to me. Has a similar PJ outfit to me. Being with just a basic shirt, plaid pants, and socks. That's neat. Anyway, so long story short, Ronnie Ann and her family members try to see if the apartment is inhabitable or not. They go to find out the place isn't flooded at all. Excuse me. I have a frog in my throat for whatever reason. But like, no joke, I don't know what the hell's going on. But so they come to find out that Vito's apartment is just fine. But Vito gets found out, and turns out Vito was actually feeling lonely because of the fact that his son just recently moved to college, and I don't remember what happened with his wife, but his wife's out of the picture too for reasons I can't remember exactly. So Vito was, and his dogs were feeling particularly lonely, and that's why he wanted to, hang out with the Casagrandes as well as everyone else in the apartment complex, just so he and his dogs could have some company. And I think that's really sweet, because loneliness is a big deal. Loneliness is nothing to sneeze at. I know firsthand. So mainly because I live by myself. So, yeah, I totally get it. I get the situation that Vito's in. So, overall, this episode was nice. It was a nice watch. It was entertaining, and a lot of people compared this episode as a lot of people compare this episode to House Flip. And because Casa Grandes has done this thing where it has had like similar episodes to the Loud House, and sometimes how they're able to take some of their worst episodes and improve upon them. But yeah, that's beside the point. This episode I do agree it is kind of similar to House Flip in premise, but the execution is a little different, and so I didn't mind House Flip, like I said before. And I like this episode as well. It's pretty good. And I'll just leave it at that. It's just, this episode is A-okay in my book. And that's really all I have to say about that. So, if I want to quote Forrest Gump real quick. But anyway, if you like this video, then don't forget to subscribe. Like the video if you liked it, and ring the bell to be notified of future videos I make. I'm a little tired, I'm sorry. Should probably take a nap in a little bit. But, and yeah, I have more reviews on the way. I have more episode reviews for The Loud House and the Casa Grandes, including the Season 5 premiere of The Loud House, Being Schooled, the very first 1 hour special. And there are graphic novels I'm going to be reviewing in the near future as well, so look forward to that. Like, particularly ones I never got to get over the summer. I'll be reviewing those, and so I'm also going to be doing a Crash Bandicoot 4 discussion video with my friend Michael Ray, so that's going to be really fun. Anyway, once again, I'm Alex Swimmer, aka AP3 Jumped. Thank you so much for watching until the end. That's it for me, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.